Welcome to the international scene. Afghan security forces battled gunmen following a suicide attack outside the Iraqi embassy in capital Kabul. A bomber blew himself up in the embassy's gate, then three other attackers entered the compound. Two Afghan embassy employees were killed and three people, including a police officer, were injured. The so-called Islamic State (IS) said it carried out the attack. After a gunfight lasting several hours, Afghan authorities says the attack was over and all the assailants had been killed. The embassy is located in the central Shiranau neighborhood. Kabul has seen a number of deadly assaults this year, blamed on either IS or the Taliban. And in another story, electoral officers of Venezuela say turnout at the controversial election for a constituent assembly was 41.5%. A figure disputed to be the opposition. The opposition coalition said 88% of voters abstained and has refused to recognize the election. It also called for more protests on Monday. Sunday's election was marred by violence, with widespread protests and at least 10 people killed. President Nicolas Maduro hailed the poll as a vote of a revolution. He spoke at length on television after the results came out. It was a victory speech for him and his followers, but after a day of violence on the streets, it's a pretty hollow victory. For all talks on the vote being an example of democracy, critics accuse him of voters' fraud and intimidation, and many don't believe the official number of the voters' turnout. And finally, on the international scene, a man in charge of Kenya's computerized voting system has been found dead just days before the 8 August elections. Chris Msando, an electoral commission IT manager, has gone missing on Friday. IEBC chairperson Wafula Chebukati said there was no doubt he was tortured and murdered. Tension is high as the presidential election is expected to be a close race between the incumbent Uhuru Kenyatta and longtime opponent Raila Odinga. Police said on Monday that the bodies of Mr. Msando and an unidentified woman has been found in the Kikuyu area of the outskirts of Nairobi and taken to the city mortuary.